most losses Monday into that Tuesday after Easter Sunday. We paired all losses, got back around that 62-cent mark where we were at to start Easter last year. A big difference, right? So everybody who says the price never moves, it was at 62 cents and some change last year on Easter Sunday, 2024. Are we at 64 cents? Are we even at $1.64? No, we're at $2.05 on this Easter. So that played out narrative that XRP never moves, it's played out. Because I could look at 95% of the market and say, oh, it never moves because it's lower than it was in 21. But yeah, we're going to look at XRP when it's over the price of 20. Consider that. XRP's higher than it was in 2021 at the peak of the bull market. So before we come in here and we mope and we piss and moan and, you know, we act like the sky's falling and XRP's a pile of shit because the price never appreciates, maybe we should look at the reality of things. Everything but XRP, for the most part, doesn't appreciate. I can pretty much point to everything from 2021 and it's lower right now, aside from Bitcoin. You can look at pretty much the whole chart. XLM's way below 21. DGB's way below 21. Zill's way below 21. VeChain's way below 21. Hell, where was HBAR at in 21? I know we got a tremendous run up now, but you want to call a spade, folks. Let's go back to 21. I mean, we're way, way below 21. Not even close. XDC, everybody talks about way below 21. I mean, I can go to anything but Bitcoin. Ethereum, way, way below 21. Cut it in half and then some. IOTA, not even on the same friggin' playing field as 21. Like, let's be real. Algo, not even friggin' close. We are not even in the same realm as we were in 21. Like, you got to cut off a 0. And then some. Like, and everybody talks about how XRP doesn't move. Wait a minute. What's the one anomaly here from 21? Oh, shit. XRP's over 2021 pricing at the peak of the bull market. So how exactly is XRP getting this continued, and I think it's just a bunch of hooey, but this continued false perception that XRP never moves. In fact, if you would have invested in anything other than XRP for the majority, you'd be getting your ass kicked right now. Just calling a spade. Even in the bear market of 23, most things are still down from the bear market. Now, some things have come up, and it changes the model just a little bit. But if we go back to the 21 bull market, are any other things besides XRP actually in a bull market? I dare say no, besides Bitcoin. If you want to measure it from 21, the only thing in a bear market on this entire fucking page is XRP and Bitcoin. There is not a single other token on my list that's in a bull market going back to 21 on this front page than XRP. Not even my mining stocks are in a bull market. They're similar pricing as 21, but it's not a bull market. Maybe a couple of them, like Fortuna Silver Mines, that peaked down at, like, it went all the way down to 2 something. Okay. But, like, that's what I mean. Like, let's take it. Like, we all need to take one giant step back, right? We got to take a giant step back and be like, listen, I understand most altcoins are in a bear market from 21, but not XRP. Yes, we're in a bear market in 25 from the peak of this bull market because we've come down so much, but we are still absolutely parabolic from where we were at in 21 and the downturn and where we're back now. Again, going back to March of 2021 when I started the show, and I've never missed a day since March 24th when I started. I've only seen XRP over $2 in the last couple of months. I've never seen it in the first 3.5 years. So, like, when people are like, oh, Tom, XRP's, it never moves. We're never going to make any money. Like, if you would have invested in any other pile of shit in 21 besides XRP after they came down, or from the peak, sure, you could say that, but not XRP. Let's not play that game. Like I just did, I played devil's advocate with everybody who plays that played out narrative. It might not ever do anything for you because you invested at the wrong time. Okay, that's different. Just admit to yourself you didn't invest at the right time, and now you have to acknowledge it's back in a bear market. But this bear market for XRP is not at 50 cents. It's not at 30 cents. It's not at $1. Hell, it's not even at $1.50 right now. We're at $2.05. DGB flipped to zero, for fuck's sake. ZIL had recently flipped to zero before its recent 16% up move, or 20%. You know, HBAR's not even at 20 cents. XLM's not even at 25 cents. XDC's at 7 friggin' cents. You know, IOTA is at 16.3 cents. It was up at $6. Algo was up way past $2. It's at 19 cents. So I don't know what everybody else watches or what most people are seeing, but please don't come in here and be like XRP never moves. No, what it's telling me is you didn't buy it in the bear market and you bought the one token that went up a fucking gazillion because of the rhetoric. So now I ask the question again. Will XRP and crypto, but we'll base it on XRP right now,